Today I'm going to be making my own clothes because I have just really been in that creative mode, and I told y'all this year is all about taking action. We are going to be getting after it. I think I mentioned in a previous video that I wanted to recreate another type of t-shirt out of this old t-shirt that I had in my closet. This is actually my grandmother's, who passed on, but I want to recreate it into something cute, especially because Valentine's Day is coming up. So I kind of just want to give y'all some inspiration on, you know, a cute little shirt that you can create that's super easy to actually sew and super simple that you can recreate. I want to do like a little kind of like tube top type of thing going on, so we will see. I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna go with. I feel like the reason why I said tube top is because I don't really have any like tube top type of tops, and I think that would be cute for the summertime or just in general to layer with like a cute little basic shirt. And I just think tube tops look really great on like petite frames, top frames. So that is what I'm going to be making today. I'm obsessed with the material on this shirt. I really love the texture of it, but of course it's way too big for me. It's very big. It's very wide and loose fitting, and I can wear it like that, but I would rather wear it you know, more modern and more fit. So I'm gonna be recreating it. So if you're somebody like me who is just trying to get back into your creativity mode, you really want to either learn how to make your own clothes, or you want to learn how to sew, or you want to learn how to recreate things, or you're trying to get into your fashion design kind of era, hopefully you guys get inspired by this video. And if that is you, do not be a bot follower, okay? Don't be a bot, okay? Go ahead and comment me down in the comments below. Say me if you're still on this video right now, and give it a like, because I really want to find my community of people who like to sew, people who like to create things, people who want to learn how to design and make clothes, because I feel like there's a lot of people out there who kind of like want to learn how to make clothes, but they just don't know how to do it. So yeah, if that's you, comment me and we gonna get after it this year, okay? I'm excited to find that community. I haven't quite found my community of people who like to sew here on this platform yet, so I'm hoping that the algorithm will send this video to those people who, you know, want to learn how to sew and make clothes and are on that same type of time as me. I always feel like when I make these type of videos, people probably think you sit at home and you sew, and that meme, she's like, well, what's wrong with my sewing? But no, the concept of these types of videos, and if you probably wonder, well, why do you do sewing videos? Just a little backstory about me real quick before we hop into it. I haven't quite launched a actual like fashion design brand. You guys know I did have a vintage clothing boutique, and in my vintage clothing boutique I did recycle clothes as well, which I do want to bring it back. I'm just kind of like trying to fill out the industry a bit and see if it's actually things that people actually want, because I'm just really still trying to find my like what lane I want to go into as far as when it comes to designing for a customer. Like, I don't really know who I want to really design for yet. Like, I'm so excited about the whole sphere of like fashion design and making clothes, but I haven't really just found that audience that I really want to design to. I guess you could say like my signature. Like, I haven't really found like that type of vibe yet, so that's why I haven't launched an actual like, I haven't actually like sold clothes and like sewn for other people. Of course I sew for like my family, my friends, whatever that may be, in myself, but I just haven't gone down that lane yet. One thing you guys have noticed about me is I love to teach sewing. I love to talk about sewing. I love to teach it. I love to inspire other people. So that's the whole concept of these videos, is being able to generate a passive income by creating videos online that, you know, inspire you guys and other people to sew, want to make their own clothes. So teaching is just a passionate thing for me. I'm very passionate about teaching other people who want to learn, but it is in the works for me to eventually, you know, build up that capital for me to actually come out with a clothing line that I am in love with. So I don't want y'all to get confused, because I know you're probably like, well, why haven't you launched your own line? But I really just want it to be right. I want it to be right when I do it, and I really just got to figure out who do I want to design for. So that's kind of like been my whole thing. But yeah, hopefully this video inspires you guys, and hopefully you guys continue to support me as I go down this journey of teaching people how to sew, and creating videos to inspire others to sew and learn how to make their own clothes like me, like how I'm making my own clothes. This year I really want to build up my wardrobe. Like I want to make more stuff that I'm really like, that I really love, that I reach for more, that is just more in style for me. I don't know, like more just my personal style, I guess. Building up not just a collection, but having like collecting like different things that I make, you know what I mean, like an archive of cool pieces that I can wear like all the time. So I want to genuinely thank you guys for supporting these type of videos, because when you support, it just helps me even more, and plus it's free 99. Now when I launch my sewing academy, that's not going to be free 99, but if you end up being interested in joining my sewing academy when it launches, I'm going to leave my email list down below so that you can sign up for my email list, so that you can know when it launches, and then like when I launch it, you can be a part of it and like learn all the good stuff, you know, that I don't share here on the YouTube channel. Yeah, because it's gonna be more like exclusive stuff that I don't share. So that's that. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into this. I feel like I've been talking for ages. About to thread my sewing machine. I have to find some pink matching thread. I feel like I have some light pink matching thread somewhere, hopefully. But yeah, it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Simple, super simple. I feel like this is gonna be super simple. I'm just hoping that I have enough to do the design that I want to do, but y'all are gonna see. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh yeah, before I get into it, y'all, my mom got these Yara scents off of the TikTok shop. Well, no, she said she got them from the beauty supply store, but these are on the TikTok shop, and people are saying like how obsessed they are with these Yara scents. Now I'm not keeping these. I'm gonna order my own, but I'm actually glad that I got to smell them, because these smell like freaking they smell like freaking, what's it called, like a professional, they smell like a professional scent, like a luxury scent. Like that's what they smell like. They smell so good. These are roll-ons, but I'm gonna link these down below if y'all are interested, or you want to get them off the TikTok shop. I'm gonna make a video of them, because y'all know I be making my TikTok shop videos. So yeah, it's just like little roll-ons. This one smells really good. It's really like feminine scented. It's not too much. Like, but isn't that cute? Like it matches back. They both match back. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. They both match back. This one seems like it's a little bit more. Yeah, this one is this one is stronger than the other one. But they smell so good. They smell so good. Oh, I gotta go check on my chicken in the oven too. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that. Okay, let's get into it. So here we have the shirt on. As you guys can see, it's oversized on me. I believe it's like a medium or large, but either way, it's way too big for me. However, like I said, I love the texture and the color of this top. And when I seen the top, I immediately felt like this would make the perfect like tube top type of top with this like flip down like detailing. Now I originally wanted the flip detailing of this tube top to be larger, but I didn't have enough fabric, as you guys can see with this top. These types of tops and designs are pretty trendy these days. I also knew I wanted this top to be extremely thick, so I knew I would have to double line this as well. I was hoping I'd be able to double line it with the original fabric, but I realized that the size of this top was not enough to do both. So I had to improvise, okay? Improvise, like Tim Gunn would say, make it work, a make it work situation. So I started cutting off the top portion of the top. I'm using this old sweater that I found that I actually can create the double lining with, so that it can give that thick, high quality material feel and not be like thin when I put it on. I thought this was just the perfect knit to go back with the top. It has that same knit stretch to, like I said, go back with the top. So I'm cutting off the tags, and I'm cutting out 2 block squares to match back with my pink top. Now I'm taking the top portion of my top, and with this portion, I'm using this portion to create the flip over portion of this top. I'm also cutting out the arms on this sweater top to create a lining for that portion as well. I'm not worried about this part being perfect. As long as I have enough fabric that will cover up this piece, I will then just go ahead and cut around the block. Again, just cutting off any extra tags so that everything can be flat and seamless when I add the sweater lining. As you guys can see, I did have a lot of leftover fabric from the top part of the sweater, so I'm gonna actually save it because I feel like I can possibly use this for maybe another top or maybe make something else cute with this. So I just push that to the side. Okay, now for the actual top, I'm cutting out the blocks because I'm going to have to add the sweater lining. I was switching back and forth between my scissors and my rotary cutter because I'm guilty, you guys. As a toddler mom, I've literally been using my Ginger scissors to open up popsicles, and I need to stop because this is literally ruining my scissors. So do not be like me. Don't be like me, okay? These are really good, expensive fabric scissors, and I'm literally ruining them for my toddler, but I don't care because I love her that much, okay? But I'm cutting this, but I'm also just leaving space for seam allowance to sew as well. guys see me, I came to the sewing machine to actually thread my needle. And now I'm just going to be sewing, and you will also see I have my little sewer in training. She wanted to sew with me, so I let her join in. We've actually been trying to reduce screen time, and I just think this has been a great way to do so by letting her join in to my sewing activity. Plus, I want to actually teach my daughter how to sew, so this was fun letting her help. And yeah, it was just really fun. So now if I had enough fabric, I wouldn't have did this little tube thing. I probably would have just flipped down the fabric. I have my little tube flap that I'm gonna sew in, so I'm flipping this inside out. Next, I'm going to be sewing all of my lining on all the rest of my pieces, and then I'm going to iron everything down. Also, just a little tip, I think a lot of the times as a sewer or a beginner sewer, you think you're going to spend more time at the sewing machine, but really in reality, you will spend way more time planning, prepping, and doing everything that literally leads up to getting your items to the sewing machine. So don't be afraid and don't rush when it comes to construction, from pattern making to ironing, from pre-washing your fabrics, so that you can really get a great finished product, because you spend not as much time as the sewing machine as you do prepping and planning leading up to the sewing machine, if you get what I'm saying. So that's just a little tip, but that's what I'm doing here. I'm just ironing everything out super good. Then I'm pinning and ironing those flaps to my top. I'm doing this to both the front and the back pieces. I'll be sewing those to the front and back pieces, and then I will sew the front and back pieces together, and then we will have our finished top. If you've ever looked at a piece of clothing and you thought, I wish I could make that, then know this, you really can, you guys. Learning to sew is not about perfection. It's about starting the journey, enjoying every stitch along the way. At first, it may seem like there's so much more to learn, and that is okay. But with every seam, every stitch, every mistake, and every project that you complete, it's definitely going to teach you something new. Shoot, I even learned some new things while I was making this top. So do not be so hard on yourself when it comes to sewing and learning how to sew. Sewing isn't just about making clothes. It's about learning a skill that really is going to empower you to create your own designs. It's a great way to express yourself. I like to look at sewing as even a form of self-care and just being able to take control of my wardrobe, and even to start my own business and starting your own business. So you don't need to be perfect when you first start. You don't need to know everything right away. Start with the basics, and with every project, you'll grow stronger and more confident and more skilled. The more and more you lock in with this sewing skill, soon enough, you'll be amazed at how far you've come. I know the road might not always be as smooth, okay? And you might face some bumps along the way when it comes to sewing, but you just need to remember that every mistake is just a lesson in disguise, okay? Don't be afraid to make them. Embrace the process, enjoy the learning, and keep pushing forward. So now that I'm done with this top with the help of my little mini helper, let me show you the finished result. I absolutely love how this came out. I did have to adjust the fit twice due to me sewing it too tight, not being able to get it over my head. But once I got that down, I was in there, okay? In there like swimwear, okay? I love how this came out, and I think this is just going to be so fun and cute for the summer, maybe even for Valentine's Day, okay? And I think I could possibly even wear this as a skirt. Like, I feel like it's one of those versatile pieces where I can really wear it as a top and a skirt. And that's, you know, the great part about it as well. So maybe I'll do a styling video, but overall, I am absolutely in love with this, okay? So shouts out to Granny, okay? Shouts out to Granny, okay? But you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're seeing this, if you made it this far in the video, I want you guys to take a picture of this video, tag me on IG. If you're not gonna make it, just tag me so that I know that you made it this far in the video, so that way I can share it to my Instagram stories, okay? And if you do decide to make this top, make sure to tag me as well, because I will also share yours and tag you as well. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know what you guys think I should create next. And until the next one, I will see you at the top.